losing again. A war in your head. You're shaking.
Hello everyone, welcome to Smarter Everyday Overlearning. Dear students, today's our interesting topic is about English grammar, in that voice, active voice and passive voice. Dear students, if you see active voice and passive voice, let's compare two sentences. What I have written here: Rama helps Harish, and Harish is helped by Rama, and it will be seen that these two sentences express the same meaning, students. But in sentence 1, the form of the verb help shows that the person denoted by the subject does something. Here, students, Rama is the subject, verb helps, and Harish is the object. And here, students, in the sentence 1, the form of the verb shows that the person denoted by the subject does something. Okay? And here, Rama, the person denoted by the subject, that is Rama, does something, doing something. The verb helps is said to be in active voice. Students, if you see the first sentence, that must be active voice. Okay, students? And in sentence 2, the form of the verb shows that something is done to the person denoted by the subject. And here, something is done to Harish. Harish, here the person denoted by the subject. The verb helped is said to be in the passive voice. This word is said to be in, this sentence is said to be in passive voice, students. And here, if you see the definition of the voice, a verb is in the active voice when its form shows that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something, or in other words, is the doer of the action. Doer of the action. The active voice is so called because the person denoted by the subject acts. And if you see the second sentence, according to the second sentence, if you see the definition for these students, a verb is in passive voice when its form in the sentence 2 that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. Okay, students, these are the definitions for voice, active voice and the passive voice. Then, with the help of tenses, students, with the help of tenses, we can get a clear-cut idea about the active voice and the passive voice according to tenses. Why? Because here these are the examples what I have taken here. These are the models of the tenses, tense model or a model base, we can say that. In these sentences, in active voice and passive voice, how the sentences are changes. How it will be changed? Let's see with examples. The first tense is here, students. We can take simple present tense. Then what is the basic structure for the simple present tense? Subject plus verb plus S or E. Subject plus verb plus S or ES plus object. This is the basic structure for the students. And if you see present continuous tense, for this, subject plus is, are, am. These are the helping verbs, students. Is, are, am plus verb plus ing. That is verb plus ing form. We can add here plus object. This is the main structure. And if you see present perfect tense, students, present perfect tense, the structure is subject plus has or have plus verb V3, that means third form of the verb plus object. This is the structure for present perfect tense, students. And if you see simple past tense, the structure will be subject plus V2 form, that means verb second form plus object. And past continuous tense, students, that means subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing form plus object, subject, and if you use either was or were plus verb ing form plus object. And students, past perfect tense. Past perfect means subject plus had plus V3, students, V3 plus object. Here verb third form you can use in the sentence which is in past perfect tense. And students, the last one is simple future. In simple future, the main structure of this tense will be simple future, subject plus shall or will plus V1 plus object. V1 is nothing but verb first form, students. And here if you use the sentences with the help of can, may, must, etc., I can tell you what are the sentences you can use in the active voice and the passive voice if you use can, may, must. Here, students, let's start with these examples, how these can be transferred in active voice and passive voice. If you take these structures, sentences, how you can change the sentences, how these can be changed into active voice and passive voice. Let's see with some examples. If you say directly the sentence, that must be in active voice. In simple present tense, I am taking the example here, the verb is take. Then in active voice, the verb can be take and takes. For he, she, it, you can add s or es to the verb form. So students, for that takes you can use. In the passive voice, students, am or is or are plus taken. That must be V3 form you can use here, students, that is taken. So in active voice, if you use take and takes, in passive voice these two can be changed into is, are, am plus taken. And the second one, present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, the structure subject plus is, are, am plus verb plus ing. So basing upon this structure, if you write the sentence in active voice, means that must be am taking, is taking, and are taking. This is the sentence if you say in the active voice. Then the same sentence will be in the passive voice, that must be am being taken, is being taken, are being taken. That means if you take here the verb form, that is another verb speak, am being spoken, is being spoken, are being spoken, like that. We'll see all these voice examples with just by taking the some various verb forms. Let's do that also, students, no need to worry about this. First, briefly, you can see the structure of active voice and passive voice, how they can change, how they can be changed. And see present perfect tense, students. Present perfect tense, if you see the subject, if you see the main structure for this, student, subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object, students. And here if you see the same sentence in active voice, has plus taken, that means V3, students, and has plus taken or have plus taken. Okay, and the same will be in the passive voice, has been has been taken, and have been taken. Has been taken, have been taken in the passive voice. And if you see the simple past, the structure is subject plus only V2 plus object, students. Then in the active voice, the sentence is only with the V2 form took, and same sentence in the passive voice was taken and were taken. If the singular, you can take was taken, and for the plural, verb should come were taken. And for the past continuous tense, the structure is subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing. Then students, in the active voice, the sentence must be was taking, and if it is plural, were taking. The same sentence in the passive voice, that should be coming to was being taken. Here you should use V3 form, students. That must be taken, and the same in the plural, were being taken. Okay students, this is also V3 form. And let's start the next one, past perfect tense, subject plus had plus V3. Past perfect tense, here simply you can write in the active voice, students. Here had taken. Had taken. In the passive voice, it can be changed into had been taken. Here also V3 form you can use, students. Had been taken. And if you see the last one, that is simple future tense, subject shall or will plus V1 plus object, students. In this, in the active voice, if you say the sentence will take and shall take, and the same will be in the past tense. Sorry, the passive voice, if you write the sentence will be taken or shall be taken. Shall be taken. Here also V3 form you can use, students, V3 form. And in some cases if you use can, may, must, and here in the active voice, can take and must take. In the active voice, can take, must take. Must take. In the passive voice, can be taken, must be taken. Must be taken. Okay students, you must know when to use the active voice, when to use the passive voice. The ability to change the active voice into passive voice, vice versa, is not sufficient, students. This is only the mind map. What are the changes you need to do while you are writing the active voice into passive voice? This is only the mind map, students. If you take the verb forms, different verbs, you can practice by using this tabular form. It will be useful to you. Let's see with some examples. With some more examples, students, these structures I'll explain you. By taking some examples, the tenses and the active voice and the passive voice I'll explain here. I have written here some examples, students. You can see here the first one, simple present tense. What is the sentence I have taken for the example? Asha loves Sanjana. And here the subject is Asha. Loves is the verb. Here S I added because this is the third person singular. So S I can add here. Sanjana is the object. Then students, this is active voice sentence. Asha loves Sanjana, that is active voice sentence. Then if I turn this sentence into passive voice, students, Then see, the structure is or am plus taken. Here the verb is take, but here the verb what I have taken here, that is love. The third form of the love is loved. Here loved is V3 form. So Sanjana is the subject, Asha is the object here, and Sanjana is loved by Asha by taking the example is or am taken, that is the passive voice structure here, students. I hope you understood. And the second one is present continuous tense. Present continuous is or am verb plus ing plus object, students. Here the example what I have taken, he is taking the book. That is the example I have taken, students. He is taking the book. And in the passive voice it turns to be am being taken, is being taken, are being taken. Here I used the sentence is taking. So is being taken, this we can use is being taken, so that the book is being taken by him. The book is being taken by him. That is the passive voice. And if you see the third one, that is present perfect tense, students. Present perfect tense. Then if you write the active voice, the sentence must be she has stolen my pen. Has plus subject plus has plus V3, students. So here taken is the example. Then now what is the verb form I have taken here, that is stolen. Steal, stole, stolen. That is the third form I have taken here. She has stolen my pen. And students, if I turn this sentence into passive voice, see the structure here, has been taken. That means my pen has been stolen by her. My pen has been stolen by her. That is the passive voice. And students, if you see the fourth structure, that is simple past tense. Simple past, students, subject plus only V2 plus object. And in the table, the took is the V2 form here. And students, here the verb form what I have taken, that is wrote. Write, wrote, written. Here wrote is the V2 form. I wrote a letter. This is present in active voice, students. I wrote a letter. And the same sentence will be in passive voice. The letter was written by me. Why? Because in the passive voice, see students, the table, the structure is was taken, were taken. Here the letter is past tense, the singular letter is singular here, so that we can take was here. The letter was. Write, wrote, written. V3 form is written, students. Then the letter was written by me. Okay. And if you see the next one, that is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Was taking, were taking. If it is the singular, was you can use. Plural, were you can use. Were taking. Then the formation of passive voice, was being taken, were being taken. Taken is the third form, V3 form. Let's do this with example number 5. See students, they were bringing chocolates. They were bringing. Here chocolates is the plural form, so that I have taken here were. Ing form, continuous tense, that means ing form bringing. And students, in the passive voice, the chocolates were being brought by them. Here brought is the V3 form, brought by them. Okay. And the sixth one, past perfect. See the past perfect tense, subject plus had plus V3 plus object, students. And had taken. Taken is the V3 form here, had taken. And had been taken, that is in the passive voice. For this structure, what is the example I have taken, students? That is number 6. She had taken his book. Had plus V3 form. She had taken his book. And the passive voice will be his book had been taken. This is the V3 form, had been taken by her. By her. That is the passive voice. And number 7, That is simple future, students. Simple future, the structure is subject shall or will plus V1 plus object. Will take, shall take. Will take, shall take. In the passive voice, the same sentence will be turned into will be taken, shall be taken. For this, with the same verb form, I have taken the example take only, like here, I will take my pen. Then in the passive voice, it is in active voice, students, and the passive voice, my pen will be taken by me. And here V3 form, and the structure is will be taken, shall be taken. Here will be taken. This is passive voice, students. These are all the examples for active voice and passive voice, students. This is the tabular form. I explained to you main basic structure of the voice in the tabular form. I explained everything, students, and these are the examples. What are the tenses I have taken here? Those are 7 tenses, and these are the examples for these students. Okay, students, if you understand this topic, what are the doubts if you are having? Those doubts you can convey in the comment section. If you like this video and if you like this class, please share to your friends and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.